Hello and welcome. I'm Dani Walker. I'm a pageant coach, and on today's episode, I'm going to share with you my ultimate pageant checklist to help you prioritize and organize for your next competition. If you would like more tips just like this, be sure to subscribe and hit the notifications bell so you know when new episodes come out. And also find me on social media at Dani Walker. I love to hear from you, engage with you, and to hear how your pageant prep is coming along. If you want to be prepared when you hit this stage and feel your most confident, which I know you do, then comment yes down below because I want to know that you are ready for this. You should prioritize your pageant prep starting with the things that are going to take the longest. That's typically a body transformation, ordering custom wardrobe, hair and makeup lessons, or essential skills. I'm going to touch more on those essential skills in a little bit, so just keep watching. If you want your body to undergo a transformation, you'll need to do one of several things, or maybe all of these things. You want to change your eating habits. You might hire a personal trainer or sign up for some sort of fitness program. My personal favorite is P-Volve. It's an at-home workout that focuses on lengthening and strengthening your muscles. I'm a huge fan of it. Lots of pageant girls do that, so check that out. I'll actually link them in the description below. Wardrobe is also one of those things. It's going to take a little bit of time depending on where you're getting it, whether you're going to the store or you're ordering online. If you're interested in ordering some sort of custom wardrobe like a couture gown, give yourself at least 3 months for the design and creation of that gown, and then also some extra time so that you can get the dress shipped to you and also get it altered in case you need to make any extra adjustments. When it comes to wardrobe, you want to focus on your required areas of competition. For you, this could be evening gown, interview, personal introduction, fun fashion. It varies depending on your pageant system. Typically, the wardrobe that is going to take the longest to get is going to be a custom piece. You could expect up to 3 months for a custom couture evening gown to be made. So if that's what you're looking at, make sure that you have enough time to accomplish that goal. Also, save room for shipping delays and extra alterations if you need those. If you don't want to get a custom couture wardrobe, it's still going to take you some time to order online or visit stores in person to find the perfect pieces for you. So do not wait till the last minute to go shopping for your pageant outfits. After you have all the wardrobe for your required areas of competition, then you can focus on outfits for optional competitions, check-ins, or rehearsal. I have an extra episode and it's all about pageant check-in outfits for different pageant systems and age divisions. So if you need a little bit of help with that, you can check out this episode right up here. Hair and makeup is something that takes some time to improve. If you're gonna hire a hair and makeup artist for your pageant, this isn't something you have to worry about, but booking that hair and makeup artist is. When there are popular hair and makeup artists, typically their slots fill up at a pageant, so you don't wanna be left out in the cold without your hair and makeup artist. As soon as you know you're gonna be competing and know that you wanna book someone, take care of that as soon as possible. If you plan on doing your own hair and makeup, I always suggest taking a hair and makeup lesson from a pageant makeup and hair artist. That's gonna be really important because it's this great skill you can use over and over again, but it does take some practice. So you want ample amounts of time to practice the hair and makeup that you're gonna be using for competition. If you're liking these tips so far, please screenshot this episode, post it to your Instagram stories, tag me and hashtag me at Dani Walker so I can know what your biggest takeaway was from this episode. And while you're there, please follow me as well. I would love to connect with you. The next thing you want to think about are pageant deadlines. This could be your judge's paperwork. It might be a pageant program book entry. It also could be your sponsorship fee. Typically, these things are going to take you some time. When it comes to paperwork, you want to make sure that you're not rushed and you have enough time for several revisions so you get it just right. If you need your pageant headshot to be taken, it's going to take time to book that photographer, the hair, the makeup artist, get the wardrobe and the accessories for that. And then also getting your fees sponsored for a pageant is going to take you some time and effort. So those are things that you want to start planning for in advance. If you need some help with your pageant sponsorship fees, then you can check out another episode that I have, and I explain to you how I got so many things sponsored for pageants, including hotels, a couture gown, and lots of other things in this other episode right up here. Another resource I have for you, which I'm linking in the description below, is my pageant packing list. So this is awesome because it is something that I have used for several years. I send it out to my clients and it has just about everything and anything you could possibly need for a pageant for every single age division. It's gonna help keep you organized, and it's gonna give you an idea of the things that you need to start focusing on to prepare for your pageant. So if you'd like a copy of that, then just click the link in the description for it. And also, if you're loving this episode, would you please do me a favor and give it a thumbs up so that other contestants can find it and benefit from it. Let's move right along to improving essential skills. I mentioned that earlier in this episode, and what I'm talking about are the skills necessary to master each area of competition. If you need to improve your walk, improve your public speaking skills, your communication skills with an interview, these are things that you're gonna have to dedicate regular time to. If you're at the point right now where you're at your wit's end, you don't know what else you can do to improve for your next competition, and you're ready to take that next step into coaching, then you can check out some information that I have listed in the description below. You can contact me and we can get started on that, because I would love to help you personally to achieve your goals within pageantry. If you decided to go it alone for your pageant prep, then what you should be doing, if you have these options available, is take a look at past performances of yourself and also evaluate your past judges' scores. These are great tools so that you know, where should I start my new pageant prep? What are the things that are my weaknesses that I can start working on improving so that I have a more consistent score that makes me more likely to place into a semi-final? The most important thing that you need to do if you're going to be preparing yourself for a pageant is to be really, really, really honest. You need to be honest with your past performances. This is what I did when I had no coach when I first started competing in pageants. What I did was I looked at my past performances and I would compare them to the reigning title holder, and I worked to close that gap between the skills that that title holder displayed and my own skills. But in order to do this, you need to be able to have honesty and be really, really real with yourself and open to improvement. I have had multiple contestants send me videos of themselves and their last pageant, and they tell me that they don't know how they lost, they don't know what they can improve because they were so amazing on stage and they know that they just shined. And then when I take a look at the videos they've sent me, I see things that could be improved right away, like their posture in their walk. Maybe they have one really distracting swinging arm, or maybe in their interview they sound really rehearsed. I know that it's hard to be really objective when it comes to critiquing yourself, but when you haven't achieved your dream title yet, you really have to keep looking and digging and finding the places that you can improve. I know it's tough because we always think, oh my gosh, I looked so fabulous, I looked so great, I love me, why didn't the judges love me? But we have to consider that other people are gonna have different perspectives or different opinions about us, and the way that you're going to improve is to first to be open to that criticism, even if it means that you have to critique yourself. At the end of the day, the essential skills that you need to win a title, like communication skills or interview skills, are things that you should be practicing on a regular basis. Spoiler alert, if you decide to start practicing for interview or your evening gown walk 1 week before the pageant, you should not expect to take home the title, because there are plenty of contestants who have been preparing for weeks, months, or even years for that title that are also going to show up at that pageant, and they will be more prepared than you are to take home that crown. So make sure that you are putting in the work for those titles. That is my ultimate pageant prep checklist to get you prioritized and organized. So now all that's left to do is get off YouTube and get started. But wait, before you leave, make sure that you're subscribed and that you hit that notifications bell so you get to hear all of my tips that I come out with every week. Thanks for sticking around for this episode, and I wish you luck at your next pageant.